International Conference on Agricultural Statistics, which is being organized at New Delhi. And this will be from 18th to 21st. And the inaugural session will be held in the NSC complex in the new auditorium. And that will be done on 18th in the evening at 2 o'clock it will start. And you are most welcome. And our chief guest will be Honorable Sri Bill Gates. You all know him. He is such a famous figure globally and also in India. And he will be also delivering the keynote as a chief guest. And that is our fortunate moment that he would be there. And this particular conference also would be there, and our Honorable Agriculture Minister and Honorable Minister of State, they will be also there. In addition to this, I must mention that this conference not only is supported by Government of India immensely, and my sincere thanks to Government of India, but also it has been actually initiated through FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization. You all know the organization. And I must say at this point, Mr. Steiner, who has been from the beginning, associated with us to prepare the whole program, and immensely supported by the World Bank, and more importantly, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, financially and otherwise. And this particular conference for the first time is being held in India. And there will be more than 600 delegates attending this conference. Very importantly, delegates from 108 countries would be attending this particular conference. Our fortunate part is that we are going to discuss the statistics for agricultural to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, and how do we actually bring transformation in agriculture through statistics, and so that we meet the Sustainable Development Goals. You all know how difficult it is. It's very challenging, but that's the kind of discussion, that's the theme, and that is how the whole program has been designed, and more will be spoken by the program committee chair. And this particular conference, very importantly, would be attended by the young scientists of the country, and they will greatly benefit from the experience of these outside experts, how they can be supported in their own activities. And subsequent to that, this conference, that will be also Young Scientist Conference, and there again young Indian scientists to learn from the experience and expertise of others and build programs subsequent to this. Thanks to FAO, thanks to other organizations, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and overall our own Government of India for supporting this immensely.
Well, as chair of the Committee on Agricultural Statistics, International Statistical Institute, and chair of the Scientific Program Committee, it's both very much of an honor and a pleasure to be here with you. And I thank the Government of India for hosting the 8th International Conference on Agricultural Statistics.
There is a very unique feature of this conference, apart from what you just said, Mark. India has had a huge capacity in agriculture statistics. It is considered to be one of the world leaders in terms of its public sector agriculture statistics and data capacity. It now is really thriving to move ahead on how to utilize these data, and that's why this is an extremely opportune time for having this conference, where we as the Indian scientists, the young professional that Professor Mahapatra just mentioned, the large number of people who will come from state governments and federal governments will benefit, but at the same time the conference will also bring in a lot of messages for the world that India has to share in terms of its data efficiencies. And so we are very, very proud to be associated with that. The importance of this conference is also because of its emphasis on data, but also its emphasis on agriculture transformation, because the ambition that we are all set, we need to now start looking beyond agriculture growth and talk about transformative things.
Under the leadership of our DG, this conference is being organized by one of the institutes, the leading institute in agricultural statistics, and that institute's name is Indian Agricultural Statistics Research Institute.